Good morning, everyone. Did finish harvesting this field of wheat that we just purchased. Just collecting the straw right now. Let's start up the engine. Farmer Joe, speaking of Farmer Joe, there she is. Farmer Joe was nice enough to come to this field and cut down that tree in the center of the field, so that's going to make life much easier right away. We're synchronizing. Everything is frozen, but the dust is still blowing. There we go. So we'll just collect this last little bit here and then we'll start plowing this field. And the center little piece here does have quite a little mound on it, but so it won't be all that useful of a space, but at least the tree's not in the way. I think with this trailer, I might just take this one load and then we'll get all the straw done and over with. Canola, was it canola that went on really good price as well? So we sold all of that quickly yesterday, so made some really good money. We're trying to get to 600 grand to buy a sweet combine. So we are well on our way to that. Yeah, multiplayer sometimes does weird things like that. No, you can plant sunflowers. Oh, you mean plant sunflowers here? What else would you plant on field 9, I think it is? No, 8, field 8. If you weren't going to plant sunflowers there. Good morning, Hapco. How are you doing today? We're having some really interesting weather. The place we live is, I know it's in Canada, but we're not really known for snow in the Okanagan Valley here. Usually get 2 weeks where the snow sticks around. It goes to minus 20 Celsius and it all thaws out. And this year it's March and we got this huge dumping of snow. Ah yeah, so you are going to be in Europe somewhere. That's my guess. I guess it could be Africa as well, but so what if you plant canola on your field and I'll plant sunflower on here? Field 4 is tiny, it doesn't really count. And field 9 is canola, right? Or that's soybeans. Yeah. So I'll plant sunflowers here if you plant canola on your field. Bulgaria. No, you can take the big planter. We should see Farmer Joe. Yep, there she is, driving the Massey Ferguson, looks like. Yeah, trying to turn and change the camera angle is hard. And there she goes through the farmyard with a big cedar. Yeah, it'll be no problem fitting this last bit of straw into this trailer. Bulgaria. My memory serves me right. It's kind of like right in the central area, like next to Turkey and okay, let's sell this last little bit of straw and then we'll grab the big plow and plow this big honking new field that we have. I'm not sure what, ever since we've bought some of this new equipment, ever since we bought the John Deere, we seem to glitch out a little bit more than usual. It's like we're dropping frame rates. The John Deere is a mod, but it's a in-game mod, so I've been thinking of taking that John Deere and taking the dualies off and just putting single tires, because it is a lowest horsepower tractor we have, and the dualies kind of get in the way for the small equipment that you can only run on it, so I'm thinking about taking the dualies off. Oh no, 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 no. And we have our collision. First collision of the day. So I'm going to keep count. No, 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 no! Oh, come on! 2. You're not laughing right now. Not out loud. Farmer Joe says she's laughing at me. Gotta make sure you don't nick that skid of wool there, cause you just touch it and knock it off of its perfect square there. They start a new skid. Speaking of which, it wouldn't be a bad idea to buy a couple more sheep. We only have 4. It's the only animals we have is the 4 sheep. I figure a couple more sheep before we start going cows or pigs. Yeah, with pigs you almost want dedicated equipment to that farm because it's such an out-of-the-way farm. So where am I dropping off this trailer? We're going to need it next is... We'll park at the main farm as well because we're going to need it near there. Didn't hit that one. Excuse me. Keep clearing my throat. But question, how long has your computer been running? I know. Oh, we have sheep. We have 4 sheep right now. That's the only thing we have right now. We want to buy a couple more sheep before buying cows or pigs. But the pigs are way out in the middle of nowhere, so we just have to buy some more sheep. I'd really want to buy a combine though before we, because right now we're still on that original Case IH combine. I'll just park this down here beside these cultivators. And how often does the server crash? I know some people say their server crashes every couple of hours, and I'm like, that can't be a good thing. Yep. Yep. Apparently I cannot back this plow up. I'm just going to jump out of the tractor here and close that gate. I really can't back up this plow. Do a couple of circles around the field and then we'll get the GPS to take care of the rest. Still getting leg, Farmer Joe. Seems to have gone away. No, I never use the auto turns because I seem to always mess it up when I have the auto turns on, so I just use it to let me drive in straight lines, and then I always make the turns myself on the end. And even if I got the auto turns to work properly, what's the point then? I wouldn't be playing the game at all anymore. It'd all be autopilot. Oh, forecast in game went to cloudy. I still do not regret buying this plow. This was a very good purchase. Going from that little plow to this guy. Spent 2 hours just plowing one field. But the GPS mod is the one mod that I'd have a hard time letting go, because just to be able to drive straight lines is so nice. Alright, we'll see ya. Hapco, thanks for joining. Making some good progress here. It's such a oddly shaped field though, so I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna set the GPS up. Kind of angle it. The only thing I don't, only one reason I don't like angling it is because the plow lines, like right now, I'm driving an angle here, but the plow line is straight, so it's just visually it doesn't look right. But it'd be nice if they had more than just 45-degree angle plow lines. That's for plow, cult, seeding, everything. A couple more angles in there would be really nice. I know some of the 2015 mods had that, so hopefully somebody makes a mod for it for 2017, because that was really nice. Yeah, I was with the weather we're having and all that snow, I was very surprised at work today that all our trucks made it very close to on time. One truck was an hour late, but considering the weather, I was expecting 3 or 4 hours late for these trucks, and gotta say they did a awesome job just putting their foot down and plowing through all the snow. So kind of made it a nice night of work when you expected everything to be late. Everything ran smooth. Always makes your day at work a little better when things go according to plan. We did a little funny thing there. And of course tonight I'm gonna let the guys and gals shoot me with a Nerf gun at work. It's always nice to take your aggression out against your boss with a Nerf gun instead of something else. And I think whoever wins, hits me the most, gets to keep the Nerf gun. Hopefully that doesn't mean I get shot for the rest of the night. Yeah, Farmer Joe might want to shoot me every now and then too. Once some Nerf bullets or missiles start flying, you know it's time. this is the third time around. I'm gonna go 4 times around. I think I'm gonna go around 4 times. Heck, at the rate I'm going, I might as well just keep going in circles. Might not be much left for the GPS. Because it's a long, narrow field, but we'll see. My thumb might be very sore if I do the whole field like this. Yeah, you have a big seeder. You got the Massey Ferguson, so that's the second most powerful tractor we have right now, so yeah, if you want to switch tractors you can. Yeah, this field's pretty flat, right? There's not much for hills. Yeah, bigger tractors will be something on the order list as well, but these tractors are doing pretty good for the size equipment we have. Alright, third loop around is done. We're going to start our fourth one. I guess it's not all the way done. Wait till I get to the end before I say third loop is done. I don't know if that worked. So after this field is plowed, we will plant some sunflowers. And then I think we'll go over to do some grass cutting because it's going to get dark here pretty quick and we'll have to do some overnight work. We'll see if I can get through the night. I really have my doubts I'll get through the night on my own out of episodes, but so next episode has a possibility of being in the dark. You can see future farm sim games are going to require you to take lunch breaks and sleeping breaks. Yeah, I wonder what Farm Sim 19 would look like. What would the upgrades be? What are things that the game needs to do better? I guess those field. Well, if I had to ask for an upgrade, something that I would like better would be 3D fields. So if you're plowing instead of it, like they do a good job of making it look 3D, but actually having those ruts really 3D so that the tractor wheels go through every bump. I think that'd be the biggest challenge for a new game. That would probably be definitely tax the graphics card. But with all the graphic updates they did for 2017, it runs better. Oh no, I'm in a hedge. It runs better than the 2015. Because 2015, my laptop can't play at all. And I tried it recently. I downloaded 2017 on it just to try it. And it works really well. I had to turn the graphics a little bit down compared to what I'm running here on the PC. But I was surprised how well it ran, considering that 2015 wouldn't run at all. Okay. So if I go new, I can do that angle, or that angle. I could rotate it like Farmer Joe told me to. Do something like that. Well, let's go along here a bit and try that auto width again. Let's see how that works. Oh, I know what I didn't turn on. Turn the... have to have the offset automatically switch back and forth. Because the plow obviously is wider on one side of the tractor than the other, so you don't want to run down the center of the plow width. I have a feeling I'm going to miss a little bit there. Hopefully that's just on the first pass and then the rest will get corrected. I think the reason why I have a hard time backing up the plow is those rear wheels are so far to the side of where the tractor is, right? They actually drive beside the tractor. I think that'll work out well. I think that will work out well. Well, I'm going to keep plowing. We're going to plant some sunflowers here. We'll see what our next episode brings us. As always, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please hit that thumbs up button, as it does help out the channel. And thanks for supporting me. We will see you guys tomorrow.